Yo, we're back with another one today. Today, we're back with me wanting to talk about why I cannot watch anime weekly. So let's get straight into it. So I think when it comes to watching anime weekly, it just seems so I think I can do this as a series when it comes to shows in general, but I can't do it for the main reason is I be wanting more. So I like binging it so I can keep binging it, and I'm watching it all at once all together. It just makes it feel a lot better to me personally, and that's how I would like to. I feel like the main I guess the pros and cons, but I think the main con for me on this is trying to avoid spoilers in general when it comes to every series, because for example, I'm thinking about watching Welcome to Derry. And I gotta watch Stranger Things season 5. And I've heard how the ending was for Stranger Things season 5, and I was like, I don't want that. That's the main problem is I don't want that fucking up my view of things, because when you hear so much of the internet say stuff, it can end up fucking up your view, and then you can end up not fucking with it as much as you thought you would, because you've heard so many people slander a certain ending or stuff like that, and you don't really get to experience it for yourself, which I feel like is really bad. And it's such a weird way for me, because when I'm an anime only for certain things, like My Hero, for example, I heard about the manga ending, and people made it seem like it was bad. But when I watched it, I was like, this is a good ending, and we're still getting one more episode to finish off those series, which I feel like I'm glad my boy out there doing the shit. But it's like I feel like it's hard to avoid spoilers in this day and age in general. And I seen memes of Vecna. They talking about Vecna blew a 3-1. Vecna blew a 3-1 lead. And I was like, all right, bro. It's just you gotta basically be on social media to avoid all this shit, is what I'm noticing. The weekly discussions always look fire when I'm seeing people talk about stuff, or if I ever catch up to it. Because I just can't, bro. The weekly shit, I can't. And I already explained why. But I think the thing is, though, seeing somebody like me, when I read JJK, and seeing people talk about it now, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait. Because I know everybody gonna love the Culling Games. It's my favorite arc throughout the whole series. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about this, but without getting into spoilers. But I know a lot of people gonna love it because it got a lot of fights. You introduced to a lot of new characters, and it helps with the world building to me. And I feel like this is that's one of my all-time favorite JJK arcs. Well, it is my favorite JJK arc, but one of my all-time favorite arcs in general. I just loved it, bro. I really did. And the thing is with watching stuff weekly is you gotta sit there and wait for another week. I just can't, bro. I hate that shit. I literally do, bro. It's probably because I'm impatient, and that's probably something I need to get better at, but I don't want to sit there and cycle through it and just be thinking about it for a week and then be like, all right, here we go. I can imagine how it was for people back in the day that had to wait and watch stuff weekly, because I was just watching cartoons, so I never really paid attention as the weekly stuff as they do modernly now. And I just feel like it's so much easier. But I definitely feel like there's a way I could probably avoid all these spoilers and stuff when it comes to certain series, but well, who knows? I think another reason is when I'm watching something weekly, it might sound weird, but I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring myself to watch something weekly because everybody else is talking about it. And I genuinely want to watch something when I go out my way. My Hero was something I truly desired because I know I want to watch. I didn't watch it weekly, but it was something I truly wanted to watch, and I couldn't wait until the season finished. I was fucking fiending for that shit. The shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. I was fiending fucking crazy for that. I like to think of it in a hype beast person in a way where you kind of where people just watch it because everybody else is talking about it, and you're not. I think that's the problem, is you won't really care as much, or you may not even fully like it. You might be lingering to other people's opinions and listening and trying to get in a discussion. Maybe it's a community type of thing with me. I think that's the only thing I had a problem with when I'm watching shows longer. I have a few friends, but we work a lot, and even then, I don't know how often my friends be watching the same anime as me. When me and my one of my best friends, we talk JJK manga so fucking much because it was literally one of our favorite series of all time. Now, the ending, like I said in one of my other videos, I couldn't finish it because I just couldn't care for it anymore. I'll finish it in the anime. I just don't think I can in the manga, man. And it's just the discussions, I think, is what a lot of people want to get involved with when it comes to being part of this the stuff. But there ain't nothing wrong with watching anything, binge watching it or watching it weekly. I think either way is fine, regardless. And one of the last things I gotta say about it is after you get done watching something, like binge watching it, it's just that feeling of emptiness. I don't know if it's like that. If you're a weekly viewer, bro, please tell me how it is after you finish the series. When you were watching it weekly, please let me know, because after I'm binge watching the series, I feel so empty and I'm like, damn, what do I do next, bro? That's how I felt when I was watching Mob Psycho. That's how I felt when I was watching My Hero, but even though I jumped on to Konosuba a bit after that. That's how I felt when I'm trying to think of another series that I binged all the way through, and when I had the ending, I was just sitting there like, fuck. I guess you can technically say JoJo's Part 4, because Part 5 wasn't done, and I knew I was a straight binge watcher. I did this for Bleach before it came back. When I was watching Bleach back in 2019, it was just a bit different because in 2019 and 2018, I was really new to anime. Well, 2018, I was new to anime. 2019, I was going on a spree of watching anime. And I do think that emptiness is like it's a weird feeling, bro, because you just sit there thinking for a while, like, man, it's over. What do I do now? What do I do now? You just got to find another series or just find something else. Because I like to let my mind simmer with it for the next couple of days before I start on the next series. And then I jump on to the next series. But that's just me personally. And that's just how I feel about when I'm binging stuff. I don't ever think there's any right or wrong way to watch it. It's literally your preference anyway. It's just my preference of binging it instead of watching the shit weekly. I can't, bro. I can't do the weekly shit. Yeah, I just wanted to get this little quick video in, just talk about it. I've been having this on my mind. I don't know why. All these random YouTube ideas always pop up when I'm in the shower. But there'll be a lot more anime content this year. I got a lot planned out. This shit is so crazy. I've been having such a good time. I said I've just been busy with work life, man. But I've been trying to balance all this out. Trying to just get enjoyment. YouTube. The thing is with YouTube, I want to make sure I put out content that I enjoy. Not like for shit. Because I could just keep putting anime content out. Which I love to. It's just I gotta watch the anime, I gotta read manga, and then it's like I gotta split my mind between a whole bunch of shit, because I'm doing Life is Strange, I'm doing this, I got another series on the way of gaming, and then I got some more anime content I'm about to be talking about in the next video most likely. But other than that, y'all, I'm out of here. It's good seeing y'all. I'm hoping 2026 has been treating y'all well so far. It's cold as hell around here. And other than that, bye. I love y'all.